and today is day 29, the second last day. So today we're going to be talking about, is Canada behind on artificial intelligence law? And I'm comparing Canada to the United States and the United Kingdom in 2026. So what do you think? Is Canada actually behind on having an artificial intelligence law in place? So I would say 50-50, and I have spoken about this a little bit before. Let's compare Canada against the United States and the United Kingdom and see where it actually stands. First, some global context, because this helps a lot. As of 2026, only 2 major jurisdictions in the entire world have a comprehensive artificial intelligence law actually in force. The European Union with the European Union AI Act, and South Korea, whose AI Basic Act took effect in January 2026. Everyone else, including the US, the UK, and Canada, is working on something with looser principles, voluntary codes, or existing laws stretched to cover AI instead of one dedicated statute or one actual binding law. So Canada isn't alone in this room, but the way each of these countries got here and where they're headed is genuinely very different. Let's start with the United States. The US has no federal artificial intelligence law. What it has instead is a chaos, frankly, in a productive kind of way. Around 38 states have enacted their own AI measures. California and Colorado lead with the wide-reaching rules. New York has specific requirements for AI used in hiring decisions, and at the federal level, executive orders from the Trump administration in January and December 2025 pushed a pro-innovation stance and are actively trying to preempt conflicting state laws. So you've got a federal policy pulling one way, states pulling another, and the real legal uncertainty in the middle. Congress did manage to pass one specific law, the Take It Down Act, effective May 2026, banning non-consensual AI-generated intimate imagery. But that's still very narrow. It is not a general artificial intelligence law. So that is the take on United States. The United Kingdom took a completely different approach. Instead of writing one big artificial intelligence law, it delegates artificial intelligence oversight to existing sector regulators. Financial regulators handle AI in finance. Data regulators handle AI in privacy. Instead of covering one law for everything, you get a patchwork of different regulators having their own scripts, or I would say their own rulebook. United Kingdom laws are a little more coordinated than United States model, but it still means there's no single answer to this AI system legal. It depends on which regulator you ask. And now coming to Canada. You already know this story if you've watched an earlier video in the series. Canada tried to pass a comprehensive law, the Artificial Intelligence and Data Act, and it died when Parliament was prorogued in January 2025, which means when our old Prime Minister resigned from his position. That is when this went out of effect. So what's left is even more fragmented than the UK's model. A directive on automated decision-making only covers federal government, institutions, and nothing to the private sector or anybody in the public. Provinces are writing their own separate rules, like Ontario's Bill 194, and as this entire series has shown you, individual law societies, courts, and are writing AI rules from scratch because there are no larger framework than telling them what to do, and a basic guideline is given to some professionals here and there in different sectors. So here's the actual ranking in terms of how coordinated each approach it is. The UK sits in the middle, messy, but at least organized around existing regulators. The US is openly chaotic with states and federal government actively pulling against each other. And Canada, honestly, might be the most scattered of all the three when it comes to comparison. Not because nobody's doing anything, but just because so many different disconnected bodies are doing it and there is nothing streamlined for the public independently. There are federal directives, provincial bills, 13 separate law societies who have given out their own guidelines. Yes, they might be overlapping, but again, they're different. All moving without one central framework, trying it together. So is Canada behind or is it not? What do you think? Do you think that we should involve by making a new bill and we should make AI rules more enforceable? Do you think that we should look at the bigger picture, being Canadians, and seeing how to go about regulating usage of artificial intelligence? Because I believe that with the advancing technology coming by the day, you never know what it might be capable of. And setting out certain rules for people's privacy and having actual law enforcement and a law being present would have an amazing approach for the public and basic usage, so nobody can misuse anything. So all the sources comparing US, UK, Canada are in the description below. Please do check them out. I'm very excited as our series has come to an end and I'm doing my last video. I will see you tomorrow, and do let me know in the comments of what do you think, that should we have an artificial intelligence specific bill or a law in Canada to regulate everything. Thank you so much.